Why do you have analysts, former quarterbacks, who are falling in love with Jayden Daniels?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jayden Daniels is really good. Jayden Daniels is the number one draft pick in a lot of years. That is not Caleb Williams or C.J. Stroud or, in a Patrick Mahomes in my ear. But
what's the biggest difference, though, between Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams is an out-of-this-world special thrower. I mean, Caleb Williams is like it's next level. It's it's the power in the arm, the amount of throws he has, right? The sidearm throws, all the different off the platform, off back foot, off 1 foot. He's got every arm angle possible. He can just flick it with his wrist, right? He can throw on the run as good as anybody I've ever seen in college football, either side, right? So because I feel like, USC was 7-5 and he had a little regression this year. So now we're going to just crap on him. And it's not right? I mean, Jayden Daniels is really good. He really is. I mean, he is got great mechanics. He's really efficient in throwing the football, right? He has great control of the ball. His arm is real good, but it's not great. It's not elite like Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is in a special stratosphere there, let alone he's not as good in the pocket as Caleb Williams. That's the thing I would say. I mean, Caleb Williams, you get to see plenty of plays where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and he goes through it. And he's got a great feel for what's about to come open, let alone he's got a knack in the pocket that only a few people in the history of football have. And this is, to me, the Mahomes effect. He has the ability to look down the field and still see the rush and all see it clearly, right? I was led to believe, Dan, I mean, if you just go by talk, I thought Caleb Williams threw 40 interceptions this year. Oh, and then I'm starting this process, and, that's the first time I pull up stats, and I go, 30-5? And 3 of them were in one game? And if you look at the context of the Notre Dame game a little bit there, they're not that hard to, figure out, or I could even maybe, give him a pass for the first 2 interceptions. He takes care of the ball at an incredibly high level, especially for the way he plays and what he was asked to do to carry that team. So I don't know. That's one where I really like Jayden Daniels. And like I said, his ability to run, it is out of this world good. He's got good size to throw over the line of scrimmage. He can push the ball down the field, but making people miss in the pocket, not like Caleb Williams. Different arm angles. Jayden Daniels doesn't really have that. It's the same arm angle every throw.
You almost sound offended if somebody goes before Caleb Williams.
Yes, I would be offended. 100%. Thank you for saying that. That's what and again, let me just make this clear. I've never liked my top 5 quarterbacks more than I like the top 5 this year. And I put Jayden Daniels, as you've seen already, in a tier of his own at tier number 2 and classified it as he's the number 1 pick in most years. Caleb Williams, though, is slam dunk. I'm not making some proclamation. This isn't like some years where I've gone, well, I don't know, but I really like this guy's talent a lot, so I'll go with that, right? I'm going to do it, right? I might have made that mistake with Zach Wilson. This is one, and ignored maybe some of the quarterbacky things that I should have looked at. Caleb Williams, the quarterbacky stuff is off the charts good. Like I said, it's off the charts good, let alone, me, Dan, I always say this to you. I'm big into, does he take advantage of what's there? When people are open or the right defense and the read and all that, he's almost slam dunk in that category. And then when there's nothing there, man, he's as good as I've ever seen coming out of college football.
All right. Let's regroup here.
Go ahead.
Let's just everybody. Okay. Let's regroup here. Regroup.
I can't see you guys today. I'm sorry. I can only see myself. So
well,
rein me in.
That's what you love. That's what you love.